official today that Shawn Porter and Errol Spence, Staples Center. Who wins? What do you think of that fight? You just saw Errol ringside in Texas. You favor him to beat Shawn?
Well, look, again, I've known Shawn Porter from the beginning, from his first fight on. Promoted him, and I'm a big Shawn Porter fan. And I'm a big Errol Spence fan as well. And Errol Spence made me, and I think most of the boxing fans, believers after his performance against Mikey Garcia. Look, Mikey Garcia is one of the most talented, one of the best fighters in the world, and the way Errol Spence just dominated him, I've never seen a performance like that. So that's why I said right after the press conference in the Cowboy Stadium after the fight, I said at the post-fight press conference, today we crowned the new pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, and his name is Errol Spence. So Errol Spence is a league of his own, and it's a fascinating matchup because of the style. Shawn Porter has a very difficult style. Shawn Porter has a totally different style than any style Errol Spence ever fought. So it's gonna pose a totally new challenge to Spence, and we'll see if he's gonna be able to solve this problem. Because I know Shawn Porter, just like Keith Berman, these are guys who really know how to win.
Does it end in a stoppage, you think, that fight?
No. I think it could go to a decision, but you don't know. I mean,
well, that seems like the fight that should move up 2 weeks to September 14th. I mean, they already have it signed, it sounds like, but that would have been good with the Latino undercard.
I'm going to be talking to Al later on and see what his thoughts are. But yeah, remember, it's the same venues.
Yeah, it's true.
Porter's been boxing a little more in recent fights. In past fights, he's been aggressive. What would serve him better this fight?
I think more on the inside, like his usually, like most of his fights were. I think if you're gonna try to outbox Spence, or you try to fight him from a distance, I think that would be a more difficult fight than if you try to fight him from the inside. But again, that's easier said than done because of Spence's reach. It's not going to be so easy to get in, and the way Spence moves, and that's what Mikey told him. He just couldn't get in. He tried to fight him from the inside, and the skill level from Spence and his reach just didn't allow him to go to the inside. And so we'll see what Porter can do, because the way to beat Spence, in my opinion, is not from the distance, but is from the inside.
Now that we've had 5 or 6 weeks to pass by, what do you think of Andy Ruiz's performance and how the